What's up, guys? George back again to do another LP update. This one is for June 11th, 2016. Got a bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff actually, over the last couple weeks. Hit a couple garage sales, got a bunch of dollar LPs that I'm going to run through real fast. A lot of these are upgrades or stuff that I've never heard before and figured I'd give it a shot. And then I have some new stuff at the end and a Kiss Grail, Holy Grail. But first off, I'm going to blow through these dollar ones so it's not a huge or long update. First up, Donnie Iris, King Cool, killer pop, pop rock, power pop. King Cobra, Thrill of a Lifetime. These are all mint too, by the way, or near mint. Upgraded Black Oak, Arkansas's first record for me. Mine was okay, but this one's mid. Scrubbelow Cane, round one again. Had a pretty beat up version of this. So this one was almost like new. Pretty cool 70s hard rock. Jay Giles, Sanctuary. I don't think I ever had this on vinyl. I think this is the last down with the original lineup. Sly and the Family Stone, Small Talk. I haven't listened to this yet. I'm not real familiar with anything on here, but I have a lot of the other Sly stuff, so I got that. Twist with Chubby Checker. This is like almost brand new. It's beautiful shape. Original pressing on Parkway. I believe Parkway. Yeah, Parkway Records. Local guy. He lives about 5 minutes from my house. I see him all the time. So, some cool old Ernie Evans stuff. Anthology of British Blues Volume 2. This has like Clapton with the Yardbirds and John Mayall. Really cool British blues thing. Jimmy Page and Clapton together on here. Paper Lace. The Night Chicago Died. Billy Don't Be a Hero. Typical AM 70s rock. That was a buck. Kim Mitchell, Shaking Like a Human Being. I remember seeing this all the time back in the day, but I never picked it up, so. Steve Miller's Greatest Hits, upgrade for me. This is like dead mint. Self-titled album from Oklahoma. I didn't care for this too much. Kind of 70s soft rock almost, I think, with a little country southern rock thing. Not very good. ZZ Top's Rio Grande Mud. I believe this is their second album. Another upgrade for me. Mine had split seams and stuff, but for a buck I picked it up. Killer. The Supremes, Where Did Our Love Go? Original pressing on Motown. Except for all that ink back there, but the album's perfect, sounds great. Donnie Iris, Back on the Streets. Killer Pittsburgh native. Was a singer in a band called the Jaggers back in the day, in the 60s. Killer power pop. Bill Haley and the Comets. This is on Pickwick. It's just like a best of, but it's re-recorded best of. Two Robert Plant records, which I never had these on vinyl. Pictures at 11 and Principled Moments. I like this record a lot. I thought that was good. Kind of has a Zeppelin vibe on some of the tracks, but killer guitar player on there. I don't know his name. These are both on Swan Song, and they're like the Columbia House pressings. 70s band Streetwalkers, 2 of their albums, self-titled and Red Card, features Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden, his band before Maiden. Pretty good stuff. 70s rock, hard rock, I guess. But pretty good stuff, I guess. It wasn't great. It's not something I'll probably listen to a ton of, but they were for a buck. They were cool to get. Little River Band's greatest hits. Had to get it for Lonesome Loser. I love that tune. But other than that, and I think Lady on here is on here too, which is a cool Little River Band track. Loving Spoonful, So Nice. This is a late 70s best of. Has Do You Believe in Magic, Summer in the City, you know, stuff like that. It's cool for a buck. I love that cover. I don't see this one too often, so. Best of Jerry Lee Lewis, Volume 2. The only reason I got this was Chantilly Lace, a version of that on here. A lot of this is, I think, country stuff, which I'm not into his country stuff, so. Another 70s light rock, I guess. I don't want to say soft, too soft, but the Mad Cats. This was out in 79. This was just okay. But it was worth, you know, for a buck, it's worth checking out. This one I never see this, or hardly ever see it. And this has the sticker and the shrink still on it, and that's I got them old Cosmic Blues Again, Mama, Janis Joplin. The hype or the sticker on it. This thing's like dead mint. Still has the shrink, like I said. Great record. I love Janis Joplin stuff. It's definitely worth checking out. Rod Stewart and the Faces. Just some early to late Faces stuff with Rod. Pretty cool collection. This is on Springboard, which is, you know, not a great label by any means, I don't think. I think they're more like Pickwick was. Kind of like the more obscure Faces stuff, not just the hits. It was cool to get. Bachman Turner Overdrive Freeways. I didn't like this record at all. I like Bachman Turner Overdrive, some of their stuff. This album I did not care for whatsoever. I don't know, it was kind of like they were just going through the motions on this record. It wasn't great. Another copy of Wild and Wonderful from Kool and the Gang. This has Jungle Boogie, their big hit on it. I just picked this up not too long ago in another dollar bin, but it was a little scuffy. This one was dead mint, so pretty killer. And the last dollar one is 10 Years After. Shh. Pretty cool record. Now on to some of the newer stuff, or you know, new used stuff that I thought was killer. I picked up a copy of Uriah Heep's Wonderworld. Never had this one. It's like a couple bucks, I think, for this one. Cool, like boogie rock stuff if you like Uriah Heep. The Butterfield Blues Band, Keep Moving On, or Keep On Moving. Cool, you know, bluesy record. I don't see this one too often either. So it was killer. A couple other blues things here. Then I'll get into the metal stuff. Charlie Musselwhite. I got original pressings on Vanguard. You're Staying Back. think I picked up the reissue of this within the last year. This is killer. Charlie Musselwhite, if you don't know, is a killer blues harmonica player. Really, really good blues rock album. And his next album, Stone Blues. Again, original pressing on Vanguard. So I was really happy to find the original pressings on these. These are killer. If you've never heard Charlie Musselwhite, you like blues, go look on YouTube, find these records. You'll love them. Really killer albums. John Mayall's always been hit or miss with me, so I picked this up. This was fantastic. Jazz Blues Fusion. Live in New York and Boston. Really killer blues. With a little touch of jazz in it, but mostly blues stuff. Really killer. They did an amazing version of Mess Around on here that I thought was fantastic. Now, wait, here's one other one. And the rest I believe are all punk metal. Yeah. One I hardly ever see this, and this album is not that great by any means. It's got one hit on it. That's Creedence Clearwater Revival's Mardi Gras. Has Sweet Hitchhiker on it, but the rest of the album was just, did not care for this record at all. Tom Fogerty had left by this point. They were a three-piece. Wasn't a very good album, I don't think. Nothing like their older material. Alright, now onto the metal and punk and that kind of stuff. I finally found a first pressing Black Sabbath Paranoid mint, green label, first pressing on Warner Brothers. So I was happy to finally find an original of this. Hard to find these original green labels anymore. But when I saw it, I checked, it was the green label, so I snagged it. So I was happy to grab this one. Getting a lot of glare today. Next up is a new band on Black Lodge Sound Pollution out of Sweden. Very reminiscent of early AC/DC with a little more power metal, I guess. And that's Devil's Gun. Dirty and Damned is the name of the record. I like this album a lot. I thought this was a fantastic record. Nice and heavy. Like I said, heavy AC/DC style. You can find this actually pretty cheap nowadays. Now, I mean, it's an import, but it's not an import price. You can get this under 20 bucks, probably around 16 bucks, 15 bucks, maybe on Amazon. But it's definitely worth checking out. Really killer record, I thought. I thought it was great for a new band. Found an original pressing of Who Do You Think We Are? Deep Purple, another green label, Warner Brothers, with the misspelled Tokyo on the back. I don't know if that's really a big deal, but like I said, green label, I believe. Yeah. Things like Dead Mint too. Great record. The cover's not too bad. It's got some wear up top, but nice gatefold. So I was happy to grab that. If I could find a original green Machine Head, that'd be awesome. They're out there somewhere. Bluesy hard rock. Yeah, like a bluesy hard rock with some horns and stuff. This is on Beast Records, I think from Germany. I got this from Deadbeat Records. Has the, what's his name? James Legg, who I think is on Alive Natural Sound Records now. This band's called Cut in the Hill Gang, and the album's called Mean Black Cat. This was fantastic. I took a chance on this from Deadbeat, but I like this a lot. Straight black, black vinyl, but not much info, no liner notes or anything, but really cool band. Again, Cut in the Hill Gang is the name of the band. Definitely check them out. I haven't checked to see if they have anything on YouTube. I'm sure everybody does nowadays, but pretty killer though. Definitely check them out. They're a really good band. And that was like $12. Then I got some stuff yesterday at the shop. I ordered this in. This is a first EP from a band called the Kickstarts. Has members of Kill Your Idols, The Casualties, and Warzone. Kind of, punk. It's on white vinyl. Comes with the CD as well. This was like $5. And I liked it. I thought it was cool. If you like punk, melodic punk, not real ripping fast punk, but cool melodic punk, you'll probably dig this. So definitely give the Kickstarts a shot. I'm sure, like I said, look them up on YouTube. I'm sure there's plenty of videos up. Alright, now a couple new things. This one I ordered, they only had one left. My distributor only had one left. And usually when our distributor only has one left, there's like a 25% chance that you're going to get it. I had never seen this on vinyl out in a while, and I've seen it before go for a lot of money. I don't know why. And that was the last album from the Helicopters. This is called Head Off. This was their last studio album. However, I do believe they are back together now. This came out in, I want to say 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. Maybe 2012. I think it was 2012. If you like the Helicopters, then you probably know this record already, but cool Swedish, if you don't know what the Helicopters are, they were a cool Swedish MC5 meets, sleaze, 70 sleaze, really killer band. I was super excited when I opened the box and this was in there. It was only $12, but I love the Helicopters. I have a lot of their other stuff on vinyl, so I was happy to grab this one. And hopefully they'll stay together to record a new record. But definitely check out the Helicopters. Picked up a reissue that I've been wanting to get for a while now, from Candlemass, and that's Epicus, Doomicus, Metallicus. Finally showed up. This came out in 2010 on Peaceville from, I think, Sweden or Germany, UK. I've always loved this record when I was young. It's on red vinyl. Pretty cool. Blood red vinyl. There's the label. There's the other side. 180 gram vinyl. Classic doom metal. Like I said, probably one of my favorite early to mid 80s metal albums was this album. Not a lot of my friends knew about them back then. I got the cassette or something like that way back. Just taken, on a dare, not a dare, but on a whim, and I loved it, so I was happy to get this on vinyl. Hopefully I'll find an original at some point, but it was good to get that one. Next up is the brand new Volbeat record, Seal the Deal and Let's Boogie. That's who's playing in the background, if you can hear it. Double album, black vinyl, comes with the download card. The last album was just okay. I didn't really care for it that much. There was some good stuff on it, but not like the album before, which was Between Heaven and Hell or something like that. This album, their brand new record, is probably their best album. Man, it's good from beginning to end. It kicks ass. It's just a heavy record. I know the dude's vocals on it. Some people love it, some people hate it because he's kind of monotone, you know. But I dig it. It fits the stuff perfectly. They do an amazing version of Battleship Chains on here from Georgia Satellites. Really killer though. Danko Jones is on here as well on one track called Black Rose. But the hits so far have been The Devil's Bleeding Crown. What was the other one? The Bliss, I believe, was released as a single. But this is a fantastic record. I can't say more about this. This is one of my favorite records so far this year. And I didn't expect anything from it. You know, I just expected it to be just okay, but really killer. I got this on CD as well for the car. Next up is the brand new Motorhead double live record called Clean Your Clock. This one is on silver vinyl, 180 gram silver vinyl. And I'm going to open it real quick, show you the packaging on this one because this deserves to be seen. There's the back. That picture's kind of weird to me. It kind of looks like they're holding them up at this point, which they probably were helping them. It's a slip case. So there's the slip. And double gatefold, and then when you open it up, pop-up of the set, of their stage set. Pretty fucking wild. I haven't seen packaging like this in ever. I think there was a Christmas album in the 70s that I have that has a pop-up like that. How fucking cool is that? And like I said, the nice thick inner sleeves and silver vinyl or gray, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely fantastic sounding live album. For some reason the CD and the Blu-ray got pushed back to the 24th of June, but the LP's out now. Came out yesterday. So there you go, the new Motorhead, the final Motorhead record, probably final official Motorhead record. I'll put that away in a minute. And lastly, my Kiss Holy Grail. I found this in a box of used records. I was surprised as hell to see this one. It's Kiss Alive 2. I know what you're saying. That's not rare at all. But this version is. This is the misprint version. With the tracks Take Me, Hooligan, and I believe I Stole Your Love added to the artwork, but was not on the record. This is considered one of the, from what I understand, one of the top rarest Kiss records out there. It has the Evolution of Kiss book in it, has the tattoos, has the merchandise sheet, it's complete, the vinyl's mint. Like I said, misprint track listings on the back. and everything is pretty much dead mint. I would give the cover probably a very good plus, not mint, but as far as everything else goes, and I paid, well, I got a bunch out of that box, so maybe $2 for this. Maybe 3. I'm surprised to find it. I think it was in a dollar bin box, but it might have been $2 because it's a double. That's what it was. It was a dollar bin in a dollar bin type thing, but it was a double, so I paid $2 for it. So that's pretty fucking wild. You never find shit like this. At least I don't. I don't get that lucky. But this time I got lucky with it. So anyway, that is it for this update. I'm actually going out today to do a little picking or digging, whatever you want to call it, with a buddy of mine, Mike. And I might do an update later on this week to let you all know what I find. Might take the camera along with us today. We're going to hit 2 record stores today. One new one with some bootleg and import shit and some used stuff, but their used stuff's usually not that great. And then another used shop over about 10 minutes away from there. So anyway, that is it for this update. Picked up some new subscribers again, so I want to thank everybody for that. All the new guys, thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you all real soon. Alright, take it easy. And I'll be back soon. Peace.